Jane Lynch may be a comic actress, but she's trying to make people aware of a serious affliction plaguing Canadians. It's called nose blindness, an olfactory disease that can strike anyone at any time.
That's some heavy stuff, huh?
Wait, weren't you just sitting...
If you or someone you know is going nose blind, there's a way to treat it.
How?
Leave town, change your name, burn your fingerprints, and start anew.
Really?
Yes, Felicia.
I'm Allison.
And Jane joins us now from Toronto to talk about this very serious issue. Jane, good morning to you.
Good morning to you. How are you all?
I am great. I can't believe I'm looking at your lovely face. I have to ask you, how does somebody self-diagnose with nose blindness?
Well, it's kind of hard to self-diagnose because the point is you become accustomed to the stink in your own home, and it's almost as if you need somebody to come in and gently tell you your house stinks. And the treatment is Febreze because it eliminates that odor. But what happens is we'll have dirty garbage in our garbage can or kitty litter that we haven't cleaned in a while, and we don't smell it. We don't smell it anymore. So that's what nose blindness is. And you can see the rest of that mock PSA, if you will, at noseblind.ca.
Well, it would be great if you could come to everybody's house with Febreze, but perhaps we wouldn't be quite so
I don't know
lucky.
that that's possible, but no.
Jane, we got to talk to you about Glee. Heading into
Sure.
the final season, first of all, how hard is it going to be to say goodbye to the Glee family for you?
Oh, yeah, that's going to be tough. I mean, it's been 6 years of our life, and I think maybe even a little more than that because there was so much time between the first episode, the pilot episode, and the first episode of the first season. It's been, you know, a big deal. These kids have grown up, the kids in our cast. I've grown up. I've become old and bitter. No, but it's really going to be, it's going to be sad to leave this chapter. It's been so much fun, and I think the show has been so impactful, and I think it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing that you get to be a part of something so special.
What has Sue Sylvester done for you?
What has Sue Sylvester done for me? Well, I mean, she's basically blown the doors open in my career in terms of my visibility and the impact that I get to have. You know, my Twitter feed is all 14 to 23-year-old girls. Those are the people who are you know, interested in what I have to say, and via kind of my character, Sue Sylvester. And it's kind of funny because she's such a mean teacher, but I think they get deep down inside that she's very compassionate and would be their advocate and would fight for them. And so in that way, I'm really, really grateful to the show and the character of Sue Sylvester.
But Sue also sometimes says things that are perhaps, you know, people think but are afraid to say. Has that been empowering for you to be able to be that voice?
I remember a teacher said to me, oh, God, if I could say what you say to the students, you know, like I said to Chris Colfer's character, what's the name of his character? Oh, gosh. Anyway, he's the gay kid.
Oh, yeah.
I say to him... Yeah, I say to him, you know, loving musical theater doesn't make you gay. It just makes you awful. And how she performs random acts of violence on these children, you know, children need to be terrified. It's like mother's milk to them.
But we're all in on the joke with Sue, and we've loved her every step of the way. Now,
thank you.
You know, you haven't said goodbye quite yet, but what do you see as Glee's legacy?
Well, I think, you know, I don't have any data to back this up, but I've been told that more kids are auditioning for school plays, more kids are joining the choir, more kids are unafraid to say that they love performing and that they love being a part of a musical group. And I think that, you know, if a kid can feel free to, you know, let people know about these passions and feel free to engage in them, I think it's a great legacy for this show, and I think that definitely people will look back on this show and go, wasn't it really a turning point for kids in our society to feel okay about being a part of the play or being in a singing group?
Well, you know what, Jane, it's been quite a treat being along for the ride with you and the entire cast of Glee.
Thank you.
We can't thank you enough for joining us this morning.
My pleasure.
Take care.